Happy Lobster Tuesday! How is everyone doing? Hopefully you all are having a great and wonderful day. Did I just say Lobster Tuesday instead of Taco Tuesday? I did! Today, I actually had some lobster instead of some tacos. Oh, don't worry. Next week will be Taco Tuesday once again, carnivore style, which is legitimately just beef and eggs for making some eggshell taco little extra protein burritos. But yeah, I actually had some lobster tails for lunch today. It was actually not good. So it may look really good, but it wasn't good because I ended up paying $30 for two 4-ounce lobster tails. So $30 for 8-ounce lobster tail. And I ended up cutting them open, weighing all the protein, and it turned out that I only legitimately got about like 2.5 ounces of lobster protein because the sea market that I went to ended up like taking the tail, putting it on a scale, weighing it, and said, hey, this is 4 ounces. It's criminal! Yeah, you don't count the actual tail, otherwise you lose like 20-30 grams of protein. So if you ever do buy some lobster tails and need a certain amount of protein each day like me, you gotta be a little cautious. Make sure you take in consideration that you might buy a 4-ounce lobster tail, but it only contains maybe like 1.5 or maybe 2 ounces of actual lobster meat. Oh yeah. Otherwise, having a pretty good day. Today, we're going to be talking about something, oh boy, I honestly can't even believe that I might be doing this, but then again, last week, I ended up selling my red pea hat, so yeah, that was also something I didn't really think about doing as well. This is going to be a podcast-style episode, and if you want to see my playlist with more of these types of videos, this playlist is going to be the top pinned comment of today's video. Please smash and always smash the like button, especially if you are having a great day. If not, well, please just smash the like button no matter what. Actually, no, that's actually pretty selfish for me to say. If you're not having a good day, like I said, there's always tomorrow. Have no worries. Stay hydrated. It's about 100 degrees right now for me. And I honestly can't believe I've been doing these style of videos for almost 1 year. Next month will be 1 year since we started doing these podcast style videos. Otherwise, yes, today we're going to be talking about selling my bank for one item. Now, my RuneScape 3 bank has pretty much taken a kick directly squaw in the balls. I ended up selling about, well, theoretically, all I did was sell my red pea hat, and then I sold about 10 billion GP in items, and then I upgraded my red pea hat to a white pea hat. So it's a little different, okay? I didn't completely liquidate my entire bank, even though I kind of sold a lot of rare items, but I really didn't like liquidate the entire thing. But I might be doing something very unreal on old school RuneScape, and it's really time to just spice things up for a little bit. I'm already rock and rolling, buying some items back on RS3 because I'm making a decent amount of GPs. But spicing things up on old school RuneScape, it's not bad. I mean, it keeps you playing, and it also keeps you kind of really super focused. Now, what is a Third Age Longsword? A Third Age Longsword pretty much is a very rare sword that you can go ahead and get from doing clue scrolls, aka things that I really don't like to do. The Elite and also Master. And as you see, you have a very small chance of getting one. So you have a 1 out of 313,000 chance of getting one. Very tiny. Microscopic, tiny wiener style of a chance. Like, you could very well be doing clue scrolls for 20 years and you may never get one. That's how rare this item is. And this item is worth actually a decent amount of GP. I was actually really looking at this around this time frame last year when it was kind of really rising in price. Now, of course, on old school RuneScape, we don't have a, we have a max cash stack limit. On RuneScape 3, they removed the max cash stack, so there's a lot of street value on old school RuneScape, but it kind of really looks like it's dipping a little bit, and it may still actually have street value. I'm not entirely sure. But my old school RuneScape bank is about 2.5 billion GP. So if I were to sell all my stuff and liquidate everything for one item, it could be very good or it could be very bad. Because then my entire bank could just keep dropping very fast in value. Or maybe it just never really drops and I just also have a really badass like weapon and a sword. Once again, what does this sword do? It really doesn't do anything special. It's just super rare to get. It doesn't, like, it's not gonna make me kill stuff quicker. It's not gonna make me, like do some magical upside down dance and I'm gonna, like, poop out some GP. It's not gonna enhance, like, anything. It is legitimately a cosmetic item that is worth an insane amount of GP, and it is pretty much the equivalent of me walking around with my pee-pee hat, my party hat, back in like 2010. 2010, a red party hat was around like 2 bill, maybe a little over 2.2, 2.1 bill-ish. And this is pretty much the equivalent of me walking around, but here's the catch-22. If I do go ahead and buy something like this, I would probably have to sell my Hooba Hooba outfit, aka my third age armor, so I would pretty much just be naked, walking around with a third age longsword, and that's pretty much about it. But I mean, otherwise, yeah, it requires level 65 to use. The stats on here are really nothing special. You have 75 plus strength, but if we go to a, let's go to a Abyssal Tentacle, which is, I honestly really don't even know. I believe a whip is like 1.6 mil, and the tentacle itself, here we go, 1.8 mil. So 1.8 mil, we obviously get more strength, which means we hit higher. So why would I do this? Like I said, it could very well spice things up. Now, do I think that something like this is worth doing? Well, it is a video game, either way you look at it. And I mean, hypothetically, I could always just sell this, just like I could sell my white party hat, but it's a very different style of selling. On RuneScape 3, I could sell, like hypothetically. Hypothetically, if my white party hat went to, let's say, 100 million GP, I could make an easy 17 billion GP profit like that. I would then rebuy my red party hat. Now, if white party hats are going up, the chances are that all party hats are going up. But still, let's say if my red party hat was going for 70 bill, I still make bling bling. So I'm still with a lot of profits. I can buy back all the items I sold, and I would probably walk away with most likely maybe a 10 or 20 bill, or maybe even like a 15 bill, kind of in the middle profit. It's a pretty, I mean, 10 billion, 20 billion GP on RS3, that's still a lot of moolah, even though RS3 is highly inflated. Now, old school RuneScape, 2 billion GP, that's a lot. But like I said in last week's video when I ended up selling my red party hat, a lot of people, and I actually have a couple in my clan on old school RuneScape. Shout out to clan NightmareRH if any of you are not in a clan and want to join a conglomerate group of drunken sailors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not drunken anymore, but I will dine some luxurious organic homemade coffee. I know a lot of people that have sold their bank on old school RuneScape to buy a couple items and then basically go on a rebuilding journey. Now, their journey obviously is a lot different than what... Holy shit, I almost knocked this over. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus, thank you. Oh, that would have been really bad. That would have been bad. Oh, God. Okay, you need... Actually, screw this. Ah, there we go. I don't trust myself. It is empty. Okay. I have clan members that have sold their bank for all raid gear items. They have remade their bank back within a short period of time, a couple months. I know one person that ended up selling over 3 billion items for legitimately, like the best melee, range, and mage weaponry and armor that they could afford. And all they did was do raids. And they ended up doubling their bank within a short period of time. AKA about like I think it was like 3 months. They ended up posting a lot of pictures on my Discord of their progress. Is there any way that I could make back 2 billion GP in 3 months? No. Nightmare is not a raider. Could I make a lot of it back in 3 months? Maybe, depending what I'm doing. Would it be fun in a way? Yes, maybe, but it really renders, because a lot of people have really said to me over the years, well, let me go ahead and back myself up. The amount of DMs that I got last Taco Tuesday, not Lobster Tuesday, was actually pretty massive. And a lot of people just really couldn't believe that I ended up selling my red pea hat. But I didn't sell the red pea hat in the sense that, hey, I'm getting, like I didn't sell the red pea hat and then take the GP and then just like walk away from owning a party hat. I upgraded. So did I in theory sell my party hat? Yes and no. I sold my red, but I still own a party hat on RuneScape 3. It's a little different situation. However, if I sell all of my items, and I'm talking, I'd have to sell all of my third age items. I'd have to sell my sorry items that I just bought. I'd have to sell everything, like my boots, my amulets, legitimately like everything would be dumped into this one cosmetic longsword. Would this actually look very sexy on me? Yeah, I actually enjoy looking very sexy on a video game. Let alone I enjoy looking sexy IRL too. It's not bad. It's really not. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing that is spectacular about this weapon other than the rarity and the fact that you don't see a lot of people just walking around with this. But I mean, hey, if I have third age melee on, would this actually look pretty cool? It would. So I mean, it really wouldn't be like that bad. But overall, it's really one of those things where to get interested or to really get back into a game, you could very well do something like this. And I get asked this question a lot. Hey, I'm trying to get back into RuneScape. How do you suggest I do it? To be honest, if you're watching this and you really want to get back into playing the game, I would say maybe spice something up a little bit and kind of do something like this where you liquidate your bank and kind of really go all in on one item and try to double your bank. Now, for me, I don't need to get back into playing this game because I play this game every day. And I make content around this game a couple times a week. So therefore, yeah, like for me, it would just be kind of like a cool journey in a way. But I'm just kind of really, oh man, it just really makes me wonder what I would have to do in order to get like my bank to be anywhere close to like this value. And gonna log on to Old School RuneScape right now because I'm kind of really curious about what it would look like for me to sell a lot of stuff. And if you are watching this, not listening, or you could be doing both, think to yourself for a moment, hey, if you were me, what would you do? Your bank is probably roughly around, I honestly haven't checked in a while. I think it's maybe like 2.3-ish in a way. To be honest, it very well could be 2.5. I truly and realistically don't know here. Not to mention, I'm not on HDOS. Actually, you want to know what? Screw it. Hold on. I gotta hop on a different client here. Let me get on HDOS. I honestly can't wait until the high definition comes out for RuneScape Steam. Because when that does, hopefully they add in a bank value like system where it shows the value of your damn bank. RuneLite has one. HDOS has one. The original client, for whatever reason, Old School RuneScape team, you're slacking. You need, like, make one right now. Like right now. Holy shit, did Ozzy Osbourne just die? Hold on 1 second. Oh, wow. I honestly just checked my cell phone and I got like 5 text messages from 5 different metalheads. Whoa, man. Ozzy Osbourne just died. Oh, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. He just did his last show very recently. Oh, man. That is actually... I have never seen Ozzy Osbourne in concert. I had an opportunity to see him, but I was actually away with the military, unfortunately. Go figure. If you guys knew how many concerts that I missed because of military obligation, you wouldn't believe me. Damn you, United States government! Holy crap, dude. Yeah, that's literally unreal. Well, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Okay. What is going on here? We got music playing. Okay. Massive amounts of music. Oh, nasty music. I completely just got sidetracked what I was going to talk about. Damn, dude, that's nuts. Unbelievable. Okay. HDOS is loaded. Let's go ahead and show bank value. Well, it looks like I just got kicked in my nuts. Apparently my bank is 2 billion GP. I honestly don't know what the hell happened. Probably most likely all third age items are pretty much crashing. So that's the reason why that my bank pretty much just took a nosedive. The last bank video I did, I think it was at like 2.1 billion GP. So, okay, legitimately, I would have to sell like everything. When I say everything, I mean like legitimately everything. I would more than likely have to sell all my weapons, all my third age. My blowpipe maybe. Does that even show up? My blowpipe is not emptied. I'd have to sell you. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that I would have to sell. My entire bank would be like utterly gutted if I actually did that. Thought I realistically maybe had some more. Well, this stuff is not repaired, so that adds to the value too. Okay, let's take these boots. So, how much GP is just alone here? There's 1.2 billion GP. We can't count this, which is about 60. So that's 1.2 bill. And then you got my cash stack, which is 562. So, I mean, that very well could push things over the edge to about maybe 1 point something. And if this third age sword is going for 1.8 bill, about 1.839 bill, I could potentially swipe one. But, like I said, the problem is that if this thing continues dropping in price, aka the third age sword, my bank can just plummet down. I'm pretty sure right now all third age items are pretty much in like free fall. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it might be more so in a way because of summertime being over. But obviously last year they're definitely being used to be very inflated. Now, on the other hand, they're definitely not. But I could very well potentially sell the vast majority of my bank, and I would be left with just, some birdsies. Alright, oh man, would I actually do this? It would be very interesting. It would be more challenging than what I'm doing on RuneScape 3. Because on RuneScape 3, I have that option to legitimately just like, hey, goodbye, white party hat. I'm getting rid of you. I'm going to downgrade to my red. And even if I don't walk away with a profit, I'm still gonna be with a party hat. On old school RuneScape, it's a little different because hypothetically, if my third age longsword just drops down to like 1 billion GP and I sell it, I'm not going to be able to rebuy all the items in my bank back. It's going to be a very bad loss. And then I'm going to want to kick my own ass. Oh yeah, that's going to be an ass kicking like I never gave to myself ever. But then again, I don't really use a lot of these items in my bank. I mean, they just sit there. So what's the point? And then lastly, it's kind of a video game in a way, huh? I really want to hear from you all. If you were in my position, would you go ahead and do something challenging to kind of really spice some stuff up? Or would you just kind of do what I'm currently doing and slowly money make and kind of increasing your overall bank value in that aspect? Or do you think I should just completely give up money making and just be a sailing guru? Sailing is going to be a great skill. I don't know what you people are worried about. It's going to be fun. It's going to make old school RuneScape very interesting. I can definitely say that. Alright, I think that's basically wraps today pod episode up. This Thursday, I'm going to be uploading a special video. I've been uploading other content other than RuneScape. Obviously, you all aren't really a fan of other content, and I get it. But hey, I mean, some of the new content that I'm going to be putting out, it's going to be more interviews with different various people. I did an interview last week with a very good friend of mine based around AI. This Thursday, I have another really good interview lined up as well. And going to be doing a lot more of those educational type videos and stuff. Not to mention, it really does make me happy. And what I may actually start doing is just uploading more frequently. So I might just upload 3 RuneScape videos a week and then just still upload like other educational videos as well. So stay tuned for more content, because you very well might be getting a lot more videos to your sub box very soon. Please make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Otherwise, if you could do me a favor, smash the like button. And I really do hope all of you all are having a great and wonderful day. Lastly, on a closing note, if you know anyone out there that is suffering of, being in a very dark and scary room, what happened to the screen? If you know anyone out there suffering with any type of health issues, kidney-related issues primarily, this playlist is in the description. Definitely send them over to this information about how a dietary change and also along with minerals can definitely go ahead and transform their life and also save their kidneys. Like, this has pretty much saved my kidneys as well. Otherwise, if you want more of NightmareRH, definitely check out my book on Amazon Vito. I am so grateful to God of all of you all that have actually bought this book. I really do hope it brings you all joy. And there might be a sequel later down the road. Otherwise, love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Later!